You and I were born on an impossible island. Local folklore purported that when seen by the gods, the island drew a perfect circle in the sea. Trained skeptics set out to disprove the superstition. First they counted paces, and somebody invented a device that could properly validate their findings. Someone elsewhere was launched into space. Evidence came down from international committees suggesting that the island was not quite a circle. There were irregular masses stretching out into the ocean. This forever sabotaged the national psychology revisions were brokered for the national flag. Parliament discussed renaming the island from Reglatug, which in our language meant circle, to Reaticus, which in our language meant here. A revolution spread westward and defeated these ideas. Men were killed for using the new name in a song. The PhDs who preceded me were made to use retractors watched over by a soldier who covered his face. But you and I were born in the decades of forgetting. The priestess told us at our weddings that our grandfathers were generals and had fought on opposite sides of the war. After their campaigns, order was restored to our capital city. We took our firstborn daughter there so she could see the graveyards. We buried our legs in the sand. The summer I found work at the National Academy. They uncovered latent metals in the silt of our lake beds. All this and proper planning brought the island new prosperity. Refugees from other islands aimed their boats at our beaches when we took that little house on the shoreline I had promised. You saw it in the background of a bicycle commercial. We made love for the first time in 16 years while outside. The sounds we made in coupling were lost inside the waves. We both voted for the man who promised us modernity, attended speeches that were heard on every island in the chain. The year I got ill at the family reunion, he set about the task of rendering a circle. Fill from poorer islands was lifted in by planes. Crowds gathered at the pier to watch the workmen smooth the edges, brought roses for their wives and fresh breakfast every shift. Our largest corporations paid the ancillary costs. Old colleagues from my college days engineered the dig, and the young man we voted for was voted in again. In the last year of the digging, I lost my sense of sight. I sat in my deck chair and I listened to the workers. Our cities were congested by counter-demonstrations. Certain elements complained that the work was too expensive, that some of our bird life would be lost to the project. The year we bought the walker, they finished the circle. Shot a man into space to bring back photographic proof. The book of his life story has been adapted into film. You keep it in the living room and read to me at bedtime. The shoreline has since been moved far away, but in the lonely afternoons, I still sing towards the waves. Oh, my voice, my people voice, come find me.